Hello and welcome back to WWT's Cisco Live Shorts. I am Rebecca Morrison, here now joined with Nick Thompson, all the way from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Happy to be here.
Happy to have you here. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to kind of go through my quick notes I have here.
Okay.
And feel free to interject and expand upon what I'm saying. And if not, we'll kind of move on to the next card I have here.
Sounds great.
According to my notes here, automation is your thing.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay, that is correct. Also, according to my notes, you just participated in a Cisco Live think tank session.
I did.
And you said nobody walked out of your session.
That is correct. If that's a judge of success, I will call it a resounding success.
Totally.
But yeah, we were given a think tank session to present, and the topic that we chose was a passion for learning, developing new IT skills with the WWT, or with WWT and the WWT Advanced Technology Center.
Great.
So it was really about teaching, hopefully some customers, but hopefully new customers, about what it is that we do to enable our customers to be successful.
What our capabilities
Yeah,
are.
exactly.
With WWT. Great. Well, and if nobody walked out, I think you did just that.
Yep.
So well done. One of the other things I have on here jotted down is Cisco Devnet. Tell me about what that note means.
Yeah, so for us, right, so I'm a principal solutions architect with our global engineering team from our automation practice. So we work with our customers to solve their most challenging, infrastructure automation problems that they've got inside their environments. At Cisco, years ago, they launched the Devnet program, which is their developer experience for infrastructure automation and API first enablement and development for their products. So Devnet is a key component of what we do or how we go to market, focusing on automating Cisco products. And then also we are one of the few Devnet advanced specialization partners with Cisco globally. So we've put a very big focus on Devnet and the Devnet ecosystem.
Gotcha. So we can walk the walk and talk the talk.
Definitely, yep.
Absolutely. Okay, and so speaking of walk the walk, there's lots of walking at Cisco Live.
Yes.
I hear your watch kind of decided to take a rest yesterday.
It
How many
did.
steps do you think you got yesterday?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think the last I checked, it was about 9.5 miles.
Okay.
So it was a big day.
All right, yeah, absolutely. And we've got several more days to go.
Yes. Lots to see and lots to do.
Yes, it's massive.
Yes.
There's a lot going on here. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, so I've been at Worldwide for just over 7 years now.
Okay. Just under 7 for me.
Yep.
So, all right.
It was 2015 was a good vintage of WWT hires.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was hired on initially as an SE. I covered accounts. We opened up the Minneapolis office.
Okay.
We were growing the business up there, and 3 years ago we got this idea that we should get into infrastructure automation. Came over to global engineering, and since then we've built a pretty good business around it, and it's been really fun to do.
Awesome. So growing up as a kid, was automation your dream job?
No, definitely not. I actually always grew up into computers and into like what transitioned into networking.
Yeah.
So it was kind of just a natural progression.
Yeah.
Spent a long time doing network installs,
Okay.
and kind of out of sheer laziness of doing the same thing over and over again. How do I do it faster? How do I do it better? And automation was just a natural way to do that.
Well, makes sense. So automation, name of the game here. How, and you've already touched upon this a little bit, but I'm going by my note card here. How is WWT supporting automation in the Advanced Technology Center? You touched upon some of that earlier.
Yep.
With our work with Cisco. Is there anything else that you want to share with our audience about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think what's really interesting is, as a practice, as a business, we, the Cisco relationship and Devnet has been phenomenal. We do a ton of work in that space, but our customers have a lot of other areas of their business with compute and storage and application delivery, load balancers, those sorts of things. So our automation practice is really very rounded in being able to support end-to-end the infrastructure that our customers are buying and using. But then also in the ATC, that's allowed us to build, the labs that are out there, the Cisco Ansible Automation Lab, which is also paired with a hands-on training that we do in a demand, a live stream type scenario that we've done many times, but similar experiences for other technologies that the ATC hosts for us to be able to provide that experience to everybody, which is really cool too.
Gotcha. And when we talk about the ATC, we're talking about our Advanced Technology Center, which is a physical space in St. Louis on our tech campus where our global headquarters is, but it is also online at WWT.com. So even if you're not able to physically come to St. Louis, but you should, right?
Yep.
You're able to access that online.
Yeah, and that I think is really powerful because all of the labs that we've got from an automation capacity are all on demand, available 24/7, 365. Click the button, you're in, you're ready to roll, and under a minute usually, which is really nice too.
Cool. Well, so my next question, killing it here, it's kind of leading segue here. What can you tell us thus far that you've seen at Cisco Live, or that you see is coming up at Cisco Live, that you think is important for your colleagues who might not be here, and or our customers or partners to know?
Yeah, I think there's a few things. In the automation space, in the DevNet space, there's been a lot of really good content this year about automated testing.
Okay.
It's something that we're seeing asks from our customers on a regular basis. It's something that we're doing as part of our delivery of engagements, but Cisco is also realizing that. So they had a lot of really good sessions that are out there focusing on how customers can use programmability and automation to test the networks and make sure that things are in the in the way that they should be, and that the code that they're writing to provision the network is doing what it's supposed to. So those sessions I think look really good. On top of it, I think just from an overall automation strategy standpoint, Cisco's done a really good job of having sessions for all of the different technologies that they sell and they support. So if someone is a network person or a server admin or whatever it may be, there's a session for them to really kind of focus on automation and programmability. And I think as that's continued to grow, that's really cool to see because it does apply across the entire business.
Cool. And so as people are wandering through the world of solutions and they're stopping by the WWT booth, tell me about what's going on in there.
Yeah, that's actually really fun this year. It's the first time we've ever done it. We have a pair of what we're calling challenge labs that are available in the booth from the time World of Solutions opens to the time that it closes. And the two labs, we have a network automation challenge lab and we have a network engineering challenge lab.
Okay.
And the goal of these labs is it's a 20-minute time-boxed period where someone can come in and sit down. They can pick and choose which one they want to do based on skill set. So if someone's not into automation, we still have something for them to do. But the idea behind all of it is it's a 20-minute test. Get as far as you can. As you complete challenges, you earn points. As you earn points, you rocket up the leaderboard. We have the big giant video screen at the back of the booth. And the more points you earn, the higher you go. We are giving prizes out.
Fabulous prizes.
Yeah, great prizes that are coming out. The highest score for each lab of the day earns a prize, and then the highest score on each lab at the end of the week will earn a grand prize, and we've got some pretty great prizes available for that. So
awesome.
First time we've ever done it.
Yeah.
It's really exciting. I think already this morning, just before lunchtime, we had 7 or 8 people doing it at the same time, and that was really cool to see too.
Yeah, I was down there earlier this morning, and there were people typing away, working on those labs. So
yeah, for the level of effort it took to get them out there and working, it was really, really fun to see that people were using them and consuming them.
Awesome. Well, I guess we're kind of wrapping up our talk here. Any last words?
No, I think for those that can be here or that are here, I should say. Please stop by the booth, say hi. If you have any technical questions, across any subject, ask any of us. We'll find, if we don't know the answer, we'll find someone that does. But on top of it, if you can't attend, still visit WWT.com. All the labs I mentioned are out there. We will, at some point after live, post the challenge labs for people to run through just to test their skills so that if you couldn't be here to try them in person, we'll get a virtual event out there for people to try at some point in a later date too. So should be pretty cool. Well,
I appreciate you taking the extra steps to meet us here for the filming. It was a little bit off the beaten path, but enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
experience here at Cisco Live.
Thank you, and to our customers that are here, we'll see you all at the party tonight.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you all for tuning in and watching us here, and we'll be back tomorrow.
All right.